Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. Grandpa is not a financial planner. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. So, we're looking at Elon here, and we're looking at Optimus, his little robot friend. He's very, he's self learning. Okay, um, Grandpa wasn't going to do a live stream till Sunday afternoon and just do an update then on what what's going to happen on Monday in Tesla. But I keep getting so upset. I got to talk to somebody, so I'm talking to you. We do have some super good news potentially for Robo uh, Taxi Day on the 10th, the unveil of the Robo Taxi, and that is it's rumored by some credible sources, the way it looks, that Tesla may reveal a van. Tesla has not made a van yet. And it sounds like they may reveal a van on the 10th that will be either going into production or is in production. And even Grandma says, I want a Tesla van. Now that would be something. We all have a lot of grandkids, and a lot of these regular car doesn't work well if you got 4 or 5 kids, or even 3. So that would be just huge for Tesla. I think it would probably be their largest selling thing they ever made would be a van if they make it. So I think that's going to be bullish if they come out with it. But that's the rumor. And I got Elon up on the screen here because he's trying to get. Trump went to him 4 or 5 days ago and talked to Elon about bringing in Starlink so the people in the devastated areas could communicate. They have no communication whatsoever in multiple states, actually, in different areas. And there, so Elon sent in helicopters. He sent in SpaceX engineers to orchestrate everything, and the engineers are reporting back to Elon that they're being blocked by FEMA, and in some cases FEMA's taking their stuff. That's the report. So, and I'm not the only YouTube guy out here that's reporting it. You can check. You don't see this stuff on live stream media. It's a lot of it's on X. A lot of it's just YouTubers like me talking about it. What's really going on? The mainstream media is like covering it up the way it seems to Grandpa. That's Grandpa's opinion. Grandpa's opinionated. Okay, hurricane. The hurricane death toll may be in the thousands from what I'm seeing. Literally thousands. The smell from the dead bodies in Asheville, North Carolina is reportedly overwhelming almost from the smell of. There's dead bodies everywhere that have people that have drowned in this flooding and throughout the area, and rescue from the locals has been hampered greatly by FEMA and Pete Buttigieg. Huge fines creating a no-fly zone, including drones the local people were using to find survivors and even dead bodies of loved ones. They took their drones out to help in the search, and they're telling them, you put your drones away because the fines are huge because they're putting a no-fly zone in. because it might hinder FEMA's help for everyone. FEMA telling people that they shouldn't volunteer, that they have this covered, and to donate to FEMA. The locals are asking that you donate to the remaining churches in the area because they will help the people. FEMA goes to a family and asks what they need. I watched this report not too long back of this lady, and FEMA comes to them and asks what they need, and they tell them we need baby formula for the babies and water. And 4 days later, no sign of FEMA. And their comment was, how long can these babies go hungry? Babies are going hungry. They're blocking shipments of semi-loads of food and water coming into the area because they're not an authorized vendor of FEMA, an authorized vendor. So they're blocking shipments. Normally during a regular hurricane or disaster, the freight, we've been in trucking our whole lives. My oldest son still owns our little trucking company. And very often when you have a disaster like this, there's a ton of loads going towards the disaster area, nothing coming back out. But the freight going there pays terrifically well usually because you're going to have to drive away empty once you get there. There's just, you take it in and that you go back out. But there's no loads. There's no loads within 150 mile or 125 mile radius of Asheville, North Carolina. Nothing being delivered in by semi that's on the load boards. You know, we have load boards that you go to and find your freight. That's how it's done. And I've seen and talked to others that are in the business, such as we are, and they're saying the same thing. Brokers are saying, what is going on? Have you seen it? Where's the freight that should be going to the disaster area like normal? Where's the freight? There is none. There's no freight going there. It's just crazy. It's like unbelievable. It's like a setup, like they want them to die. Well, the area that was hit hardest over in that area is a Christian. They call themselves rednecks for the most part, and I think that's a good thing. And they're predominantly Christians, and they're predominantly Trump and Elon supporters. That's what they are. And so they're doing all they can to stop communication of what has happened to get out of the area, such as drone surveillance, people looking for bodies, dead bodies, the fact that the smell is overwhelming in the area from the dead bodies, blocking Starlink, SpaceX engineers from delivering so the people have internet. And all the while, people are being asked to sell their properties. There are swarms of people out there buying, and who they are or where they're from, I have no idea. But they're offering these North Carolina people pennies on the dollar for their properties. That's the word on the street. And why would they do that? Why do they want to buy this devastated area? Why? Well, Kings Mountain area near Asheville, North Carolina, huge oil deposits, even bigger lithium deposits, several huge lithium deposits, and other essential minerals are in that area. And it seems they are buying the properties as fast as they possibly can. And all the while, they're letting the people die. It just about makes Grandpa's blood boil. So we need to be in prayer for these people. If you're going to help, do it through a Christian organization that will actually get the help to the people, a local church if you can, somehow down there. And because the need is great, and our government is doing everything in their power, the way it seems to Grandpa, to just take utter control of the situation and not make it any better, making it worse. I like this Elon guy. He sent his Starlink for free to all these people, and they're blocking them from even delivering it. But don't worry, Elon and Trump will get around them bad boys. I don't know how, but Elon will probably just pay the fine for flying through anyway. Who knows what he'll do. But Jeff says, good afternoon. Well, good afternoon, Jeff. He's a good friend of mine. He's a trucker, too. Jeff, you seeing any loads over there and going to Asheville, North Carolina within a 125-mile radius? There's nothing on the boards. Not nothing. The FEMA is sending no help. And this has gone on for a while. Sad. Just absolutely sad. Okay, keep them in your prayers. And what's Grandpa say at this point? Well, he always says, think about eternity. Think about eternity once in a while. Grandpa does. See you tomorrow afternoon for a short one.